Hi kids, welcome to Grammar and Writing Academy, your destination for mastering English. Today we're going on an adventure into the world of verbs. But not just any verbs, we're talking about transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. Let's go! First, let's remember what a verb is. A verb is a word that shows action or being. For example, words like run, jump, eat, is, and were are all verbs. Verbs tell us what's happening, what someone is doing, or even what someone is being. Can you jump up and down? Jump is a verb. Can you sing a song? Sing is a verb. Verbs make our sentences exciting and full of life. Now, are you ready to learn about two super cool types of verbs? Let's go! Now let's talk about transitive verbs. What is a transitive verb? A transitive verb is a verb that requires an object. What is an object? It is something or someone that the action is being done to. This object receives the action. Transitive verbs are essential in our sentences because they need an object to make sense. Without an object, they feel incomplete and leave us hanging. Example 1. She kicked the ball. Verb kicked. Object ball. In this sentence, the verb kicked is an action that needs something to receive it, and that something is the ball. Without the ball, we wouldn't know what she kicked. Example 2. He is watching a movie. Verb is watching. Object movie. The verb is watching needs the object movie to complete the idea. You can't just say, he is watching. It doesn't make sense, right? So, with transitive verbs, there's always an object that answers the question what or whom after the verb. Example 3. The monkey peels the banana. Verb peels. Object banana. The verb peels needs the object banana to complete the idea. You can't just say, the monkey peels, because it doesn't make sense, right? You need to know what it peels. Now let's talk about intransitive verbs. What is an intransitive verb? An intransitive verb is a verb that does not need an object. The action doesn't need something or someone to receive it. It can stand alone and still make sense. Example 1. The dog barked. Verb barked. There's no object. We don't need to know what the dog barked at. The sentence still makes sense because the action of barking doesn't require anything else to receive it. Example 2. She laughed loudly. Verb laughed. There's no object. We just know that she laughed, and that's enough for the sentence to make sense. We don't need to know what she laughed at. With intransitive verbs, the action stays with the subject, the doer of the action, and there's no object involved. Example 3. The baby is sleeping. Verb is sleeping. There's no object. We just know that the baby is sleeping, and that's enough for the sentence to have a complete idea. Intransitive verbs are strong and independent. They make sense all on their own. To summarize the lesson. How to tell the difference. To figure out if a verb is transitive or intransitive, ask yourself, can I answer what or whom after the verb? If yes, it's transitive. If the verb doesn't need an object to make sense, it's intransitive. A fun challenge. Here are a couple of sentences. Try to decide if the verb is transitive or intransitive. 1. I played soccer. Is there an object? Yes, soccer. So transitive. 2. The baby cried. No object needed, so intransitive. 3. The bird is just singing. No object needed, so intransitive. 4. The cat chases the mouse. Is there an object? Yes, mouse. So transitive. Quiz time. Are you a verb master? Get ready to dive into the world of verbs and test your skills. Read each sentence carefully and decide if the underlined verb is transitive or intransitive. 1. The sun shines brightly. 2. The chef bakes a cake. 3. The children play in the park. 4. The artist paints a picture. 5. The airplane flies high in the sky. Try to write your answers in the comments down. Remember that the transitive verb needs an object, but the intransitive verb doesn't need an object, and the sentence can stand alone with it. Think you got them all right? Let's check your answers. 1. Shines, intransitive. 2. Bakes, transitive. 3. Play, intransitive. 4. Paints, transitive. 5. Flies, intransitive. How did you do? If you got them all correct, you're a verb superstar. You did an amazing job learning about transitive and intransitive verbs. It's not always easy to distinguish between the two, but with practice, you've become quite the expert. Thanks for being a member in Grammar and Writing Academy, your destination for mastering English. Don't forget that your support means a lot to us. Like, share, and subscribe for more awesome English adventures. See you soon. Goodbye.